Well, hello, Internet. We are live. Welcome to the Renegade Butcher Show. And I'm sorry about the sun glare there. Let me move the visor as usual. We are live from the car. I was going to go live on TikTok too. I had it, the little pre show just a bit over there. And they just revoked my live permissions for just a little bit. Looks like until about 9:40. We'll see if I can pop back onto that or not, what happens. But apparently it was for dangerous acts. I'm assuming because I have it mounted in the car. Somebody probably reported me for some crap because I was not aware of, or they were thinking I was driving or some shit. I don't know. You can see people walking behind me. I'm obviously parked at a park. So who knows? Unless just me speaking on the internet is a dangerous act. That's totally possible too. Thank you guys for tuning in. I have committed this year to doing at least one live podcast episode per week, and I'm trying to get myself on a schedule. This week was a fail as far as the schedule goes, but I'm also trying to target next week for being Tuesday evenings as when I actually jump on and try to do my weekly lives. And I'll try to add some more extra stuff in there as well. So hopefully, I'm trying to see. We're going to be looking at about 6 p.m. Central coming up this coming Tuesday as my third episode for the year. So lots of stuff's been going on. It has been a crazy, wacky, wild world all year for me. It usually is. This time of year is hot and heavy and rocking and rolling. Always crazy stuff going on. So if you are tuned in, I appreciate you checking this out, and I'll kind of look over and see. We'll try that live on TikTok again if it gives me the opportunity. If not, oh well. We'll figure out what we need to do for that. I've got it kind of clipped to the vent over there, and you can kind of only see the computer from the back side. So I don't imagine they thought I was actually driving down the road, because you can literally see a computer, a laptop table clipped onto my steering wheel. So unless I was on a very straight road, I don't know how I'd pull that off. Anyways, folks, lots has been going on since the beginning of this year. I have been trying to put out, hey, Canadian Farmstead, welcome to the chat. I have been trying to put out one question every morning. I call it the meetings of the mind questions. And it's been fun. It's had a lot of good discussion going on over there in Telegram. And I've been putting it up on TikTok too. And I've got some great response from that. My TikTok account's been growing quite a bit, probably because I've been active and actually posting things. So if you like that kind of stuff, if you want to see it in video format, or if you want to hear an audio message every morning, be sure you're subscribed over there on Telegram and on TikTok. Follow me and interact. That's the best part, is it's community involvement. So something like this, a podcast like this, discussions like this, they're meaningless if I'm just talking. I want that community feedback, and that's what's really cool. So we've had some great questions there. I've even had some questions that I could probably spin into a whole episode. Not going to happen today. Don't have the prep time for that. I'm lucky to squeeze one in right now. But check those out, and it's been some really good discussion. The question this morning was if what's anybody cooking this weekend that could be a really cool meat dish. And that's more of a generic question, less fun than some of them. But we've had some good discussions on it already. A lively debate this morning about chili and beans. So if that's your thing, be sure to check that out. Got my TikTok up as well right before I got the episode going. Getting ready to head over to the shop and work with Brian from the Lots Project as well. And he'll be over there helping me out. We've got a pile left to do. We've got so much sausage and things to get done. Still some more deer to cut. Even though deer season mostly is over in Texas, there's still some management properties that are able to continue shooting. Folks can still go out to some of these exotic ranches and shoot. You can still shoot wild hogs. And I'm still playing catch up on finishing up people's sausage. We've had a lot of deer that have come in that I've got cut, deboned, and had to freeze the meat until we get to a point where I can actually work with it, because it's been one of those seasons that it all usually comes in hot and heavy at the beginning and tapers off. This year it was kind of backloaded. It started off slow, a lot due to the weather and the climate and the acorn crop, and then it just increased throughout towards the end of the year. So having Brian over there has helped me a lot, and we've got some cool content that we've been able to get recorded and whatnot. And he's got a huge bunch of it for me to download off an SD card, and it's so huge it doesn't want to download off the SD card. So we're working on that challenge. Hopefully for Tuesday night, maybe I'll actually have some cleaned up edited video or whatnot of processing out that really big pig that we did a little contest about. And during that contest, we were asking people to guess on weights of these animals. Well, who won? Nate Lemaster of the Two Chicks Homestead podcast over there. And which is great because Aaron, actually, his wife, won the contest. Not really a contest, but more of the poll challenge of what we're going to name this big old pig for all the content we're doing, and which ended up being Frankenswine, which was a great suggestion. Very punny. I love it. And so because of that, I've got a prize pack that I'm sending out to them. I'm still waiting on some of the things to come in. Oh, hey, Rachel Brown over there, always in with the sassy comments. Me, cool content, bullshit. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But here you are watching it. So what's that say? But anyway, I'm working on a prize pack for them. And as soon as some of the extra merch gets printed and shows up, which should all be arriving today, I'll be getting that wrapped up and either sent out this weekend or on Monday for them. So really appreciate them being a part of it and joining in. And part of that, though, I wanted to blend up something special. They're going to get some other seasonings and such as well. But of the special stuff that I made up, I made a handcrafted blend. It's like a really small batch. I'm not going to be putting this out as a major production type thing. There's no way I could scale it. I probably couldn't make the same recipe exactly again if I tried. But it was smoked salt, jalapenos, fresh onions, garlics, and stuff like that. That was all smoked, blended with a few other seasonings after it was smoked, dried, and then ground. And it's like, I call it the bonfire blend. Only made 8 bottles of it. Turned out really good. I mean, I really like it. I have 2 bottles I kept for myself. Gave one to Brian and Corey for them to try it out. So Nate and Aaron are going to be getting one of those. Another one's getting thrown into Brian's contest over there at the Lots Project because they just hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube if you're not. But they're doing a giveaway. So check his stuff out at lotsproject.com and sign up for that. And he's going to be doing a giveaway Monday after next. So you might be able to win one. But I've got 3 bottles that are left unclaimed. So I decided to do something a little different. Threw it up there in Telegram and said, hey, 3 highest bidders by the end of the week. As long as you pay shipping, you got it. So one's already claimed. There's already a bid in on one. There's 2 bottles left up for grabs. It's a limited run type thing. So if you're interested in that, pop over there and let me know or send me a private message and we'll put in a secret bid for you. So that's cool. Working on some ideas, though, too, with like maybe a Spice of the Month Club type thing, which I think would be kind of cool. I really was focusing when I was starting the seasoning line on things like sausage seasonings, big bulk seasonings, because that's what I typically work with the most. And that may not be the best for a lot of my customers or my audience here. Most people aren't making that many big batches of sausage. And if they are, it's more seasonally. Oh, Rachel Brown, she was over there in the shitter and she had 10 seconds to mess with me. That's fine. That's fine. I appreciate you taking your shit time to come hang out with us. That's really not shitty of you. So always appreciate the sassy comments from her over there. But anyways, now that, let's see, we're about a minute away from where I can try the TikTok live again. We'll see if that works or not. It could be a little bit interesting. But, she's heading off to visit Nicole's. Hey, say hi to Nicole from me. And I'll hopefully be able to tune in on my drive to the shop after I get set up. Hey, there, Brian. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I actually just found this hat last night. I've been looking for it. It was in one of the cars that I ended up getting rid of. I'll cover that story here in a little bit. But about that Seasoning of the Month Club, I'm thinking more things that are smaller batch, shaker bottles, or things like a brisket rub. Might be something that's going to be more used by people who actually are interested in this. I don't have a lot of people who are doing commercial deer processing or major processing following me. Still planning on doing all the different sausage seasoning blends and whatnot, but I don't think that's going to be as much of a huge market as something that's a little bit more handcrafted. So those are going to be up there for offer as well. But hey, give me some feedback if you guys are interested. If you like just seasoning blends, steak seasoning, I did a barbecue chicken seasoning that turned out pretty good, and I think a lot of people liked it. I'm going to offer some of those things, I think, as like maybe a monthly subscription type thing. You could even maybe buy a fancy glass shaker and then order, flat pack refills for it. So there's a lot of ways we could go with it. One thing I do want to do is continue to do small, custom, limited run blends like this bonfire blend that I did, and offer those as extras. So if you are a member of the club that is getting your monthly subscription, you get a little something special every month. That's not something you can go buy anywhere. So I like the idea. Let me know what you think about it and what kind of value that would be to you. So if you are interested in those sort of things, hop on Telegram, tell me in the comments. Let's go with that. Anyways, other than that, it's just been regular life stuff. Let me see if I can start this Telegram, or not Telegram, this TikTok live again. Go live and let's see if it lets me. Hang in there for the audio, folks. Let's see here. Brian down here says the bonfire blend is fucking awesome. He likes it. He tried some. I let him try some the first day that after I made it. We cooked a little bit in the shop, and they took some home, and he had it on some sausage, and it turned out pretty good. Hey, TikTok Live, I am here. Just heads up, I am not driving. I am in the car. I have a steering wheel mount here. You can see my laptop. We're in a public park on Wi-Fi, so it is not an unsafe activity. Please don't ban me again. Anyways, if they do, they don't. They do. Whatever. I can't speak. But we're going to get this stuff wrapped up here in a little bit, head off to the shop, and work with Brian down there, who was talking about that bonfire blend. Like I said, check his stuff out over at thelotsproject.com. And hopefully we'll get some more cool video to get up here and inform y'all and teach. But if you have any questions, if you have any ideas, things like that you just want to know, stuff rattle around in your brain when it comes to meat processing, cooking, be sure to drop over there in the Telegram. It's the best way to get a hold of me. And if I don't know, somebody there probably does. Let's see here. All right. Hey, look at that. They are still leaving me live over there. I don't have any likes on this particular live, but that is awesome. Looks like I got 40 viewers. What's up, TikTok? Thanks for joining in. Hopefully we can do that some more. I also found out this morning that if I do more TikTok lives, it could be beneficial. I don't know. Maybe I'll make that a part of my routine. Now that I've got enough followers over there to actually go live, people can subscribe to me apparently on TikTok or for TikTok Live and get special badges or whatnot. So that's a potential revenue stream. I don't know. I can't do like receiving gifts and stuff like that till I have more followers, but it's growing quick over there because I'm doing those daily questions. In other stuff, in other news, I had a bunch of older cars that have broken down that I've had over the years because I like to buy old cars that I can try to work on, usually at the end of their life, and not have a car payment. And they do tend to die after a little while because something will happen. You know, the head gasket goes out, motor locks up, and it's not worth putting that kind of money into it. So scrap prices have been in the toilet since the old COVID crap. And it went up for a little bit, missed the boat on it. But I never wanted to pay somebody to take the shit away when I could maybe make a little bit of money off of it. And that, well, I had a guy stop by the other day and gave me a great offer. Made an offer I couldn't refuse on just coming in and taking them all. And it worked out. It was a rough start to my day yesterday and late night last night because we met twice to get everything done. And that's great. Made some money off of it. I really appreciate him coming in. But then I was pissed the hell off this morning because, let's see, no comments over there. I was pissed the hell off because as I go to leave, come to find out these tow truck drivers that he contracted with, which, I mean, kind of seemed like they were probably some fucking meth heads, not going to lie. They ripped my gate off and didn't say anything. Ripped it off, leaned it up against the fence, and took the bolts with them. I'm assuming for scrap value. Big fucking steel bolts. So, yeah, I had some angry conversations this morning. But, yeah, two motherfucking huge-ass bolts like this. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, big fuckers. Two of those cost me $25. I had some angry phone calls this morning, but guy's going to make it right. I mean, he wasn't even there. It's not his fault. But hopefully he chews their asses and gets right with them. But he even offered to come help me with it and everything like that. So he's going to take care of it. Seems like a cool guy. Wants to get some sausage made. And I may have something else to sell him to. So that pretty cool, beneficial relationship there. He actually knows some of my current customers, come to find out. So we had a good conversation. It was almost a little bit of a language barrier there, but even then we could still have a good conversation. And yeah, the crazy things that happen, you never know who's going to pull up in your driveway one day and give you a good deal. So that's been a great thing. I've really enjoyed that part of it, but I wasn't expecting to start my day having to fix a gate so I could have the livestock out while I wasn't there. But It works out. It works out. It'll all come together. By the way, it is Friday the 13th. Are you superstitious at all? Are you spooked out by it? I don't know. Check it out. And let's see. Let's check out the TikTok over there. And we're down to 1 viewer. Woohoo! That's all right. I think we just need to get that live out there a little bit more and just start doing it and get in the habit of it. Kind of like doing this podcast. I'm probably going to wrap it up here pretty soon, though, and try to get the audio version of this up because I don't have a whole lot that I can really dive into today, other than the fact that we've been working on that community building and trying to get that whole side of things up and running. But anyways, folks, if you have any questions, if you're watching live, pop over there in the comments. If not, be sure to try to tune in here coming up on Tuesday. Should be doing targeting about 6 p.m. Central. This Tuesday evening, now that Fireside Freedom has decided to go ahead and call it quits. I didn't want to try to broadcast on a night when somebody else that I already follow and listen to is doing that. So if they're going to wrap that up, Tuesday nights have always been traditionally that. So I'll slide into that slot right there. So they usually did about 7 p.m. I don't want to start so late that this time of year I have no sunlight. So we'll shoot for about 6 p.m. Hopefully catch people on their way home from work or as they're making dinner and want to hang out and talk. On top of that, too, Lightning for Liberty, we did Wednesday, pardon me, can't keep my days straight, but Wednesday, went over, visited with Brian and Corey over at their trailer, used their fancy Starlink setup, and had it live. We actually did it live on TikTok as well. If you're in that Lightning for Liberty group, if you're interested in that, you can see the full replay, the behind the scenes of the TikTok live, that as we set everything up and sat around and bullshitted. So that was fun. We hung out, we chatted for a while, and then we crashed the after party. I wasn't even planning on jumping in there because I was trying to get all the stuff prepped for dealing with the cars. But had a good night, had fun, still got everything done, lost some sleep, but hey, sometimes it's worth it just to cut loose and hang out with some friends. That was really fun. We were just dunking on everybody in the after party, busted balls, and we had fun with it. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, you want to see a bunch of people just act like dumb rednecks and like hanging out around the bonfire, that's the way to go. So, all right, I am going to wrap this thing up, guys, and get some work done today. I hope you guys do the same. Be careful out there. It's Friday the 13th. All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out. Check me out. Oh, and I will be having some interviews on other shows coming up soon too. So be sure you're in that Liberty Meet chat so you can keep up with all the places that I'm going to be or all the times that I'm going to be live. And if you've got any questions, you know how to find me. Check the link out there in the bio and peace out. Have a great fucking weekend, guys.